Hey guys, welcome back for a new Coffee with Christo. It's been a little while, and this time I get to enjoy my coffee out of this fine Ben Hogan mug. Isn't this cool? My buddy Seth got me this. He's my friend from Fort Worth. Totally awesome guy that I met while I was making my movie. He's been a subscriber, but he totally reached out and helped me to make my film, and just a solid guy. So at any rate, I woke up this morning and I knew Tiger Woods last night said, "Oh, I'm only 3 strokes back," you know, feeling pretty good about the Tiger World Challenge. His first competitive round in almost a year. And I turn on the Golf Channel this morning and I see that he's tied for the lead, 6 under par with Charlie Hoffman. Congratulations, Tiger. Welcome back. A lot of folks may not know this, but I quit the game of golf. Hi, Nelson. I quit the game of golf when I was 23. I was so frustrated and made such an embarrassment out of myself that I swore I'd never play the game again. You know, I was shooting in the 120s with some old high school friends. But 4 years later, I watched Tiger Woods win the Masters, setting the record, you know, with a 12-stroke win. And I was inspired to pick up the game again, and I had to make one promise to myself, and the most important thing that I said was, you're not allowed to throw clubs, curse, and act like a child on the golf course. So it was that maturity that I still played poorly for another 13, 14 years, but I just accepted the fact that I was a poor golfer. But at least I was mature. But eventually I was able to, you know, I tackled the Hogan swing as a project, and it brought me to where I am today. But it all goes back to Tiger Woods. Now, I want to mention something that I think is important to hear. I believe Tiger has racked up the worst injuries since Ben Hogan. I mean, he's had, I believe, 3 or 4 back surgeries, and I believe 4 knee surgeries. Wow. That is a lot of mileage. But Wayne DeFrancesco, who's another one of the people that inspired me to make my channel, he had to have the back fusion surgery after failed disc surgeries that Tiger has. And Wayne DeFrancesco said, believe it or not, the pain was gone. After years, suddenly the pain was gone, and I was so afraid of losing some mobility, but really didn't lose very much. And when you look at Tiger Woods right now, if he's pain-free, he may be giving these guys a run for their money. There's something, so my next video is going to be called Playing with the Pros, because I had the opportunity to tee it up with 2 professionals at the same time. One of the guys, John Levitt, played in the U.S. Open when Tiger Woods won by 15 strokes. And the thing I noticed about watching John Levitt play, I was also playing with Mason Mallory, just mashes it like 360. But Mason plays a different game than John. Mason's a bomb and gouger, whereas John hits like a 280, 300 ball, little draw, low draw. He just plays like, just gets it in the hole. You know, that's the thing, is like, you know, that ability to just, you know, he made a few bogeys on the front, and then he started lighting up a run of birdies, and I'm like, holy cow, man. You know, he just turned a switch on, and it was like these hard holes just making birds like it's nothing. So my point is, when it comes to somebody like Tiger Woods, he's a competitor. He's a winner. And Ben Hogan came back after his accident and was a much less physically intimidating golfer, but I think he won an even higher percentage after the accident, and I believe that was because he had to manage himself a little bit wiser. He was just older and wiser. And if Tiger can get that short game together, I saw that he had a little trouble with a couple of chips. You know, he went through that the last time, but then, you know, he seemed to get over it pretty quickly. Tiger in his prime, I believe, had the finest short game I've ever seen. And if he puts this all together, I mean, there's rumors that he's hitting it as far as DJ. I mean, It's crazy. Basically, oh, can you hear the cops? Hopefully they're not coming to get me. Anyway, I highly suspect that Tiger Woods actually has a chance to play some really, really great golf again. Oh, Gary just made a comment about, you know, kind of his addictions. You know, some people say that, you know, your addictions and everything, they're obviously a big weakness, you know, but Tiger has big appetites. I mean, he's hungry. He's, you know, he just wants to win and wants everything. You know, he's just, I don't know. I could go a whole episode talking about his addictions and the things that worry me about him. You know, I wonder, I mean, he looks more jacked than I've ever seen him. I wonder if there's been some, like, a little assistance with his surgeries and stuff to try and help him repair his body, because he looks thicker than I've ever seen him. So at any rate, wow, great point, Aaron. He just said that Jordan Spieth said Tiger was underrated in his prime. I mean, he won 79 tournaments in today with the depth of the fields that they are so far. 79 PGA events, just a couple behind Sam Snead. When I played with John Levitt, he told me, he said, Tiger Woods is the greatest golfer that ever lived. I mean, it's true that Jack and Hogan and these guys in their prime, they probably really battle it out. But I think that Tiger Woods has a superior short game to those guys in his prime. And, you know, the competition that Tiger's playing against is much, much more fierce. That's the point that John Levitt was making. I personally feel that a person with the mind and the swing of Ben Hogan or Jack Nicklaus would win in any era, because they're transcendent golfers. You know, people that, when I met Jack Nicklaus, man, he's a winner. He just has that frame of mind. It's just like, yeah, I win. Like, you know, that's just what I do. I go win. And it's like not even hubris or anything. It's just a fact. That's just the way his mind functions, you know. Tiger is like that. So if Tiger can get strong, and it looks like he's pretty healthy, I'm telling you, I think he may win some tournaments this year. And shoot, man, he's only a couple away from tying Sam Snead, so he could be the all-time greatest winner on the PGA Tour. And if he gets Sam Snead's record, even being at 14 behind Jack Nicklaus, there's a very, very strong argument for Tiger Woods as the greatest of all time. But I mean, it may be a whole new Tiger era. I don't know. Anyway, Tiger Woods, I think you're the man. I hope that you play great. And yeah, congratulations on the comeback. We really need you in the game of golf. You bring so much excitement to the game. I'm super duper excited to see this. And I think that your contribution to the game so far, you know, I would love to see you end it on a high note. There's been some dark periods over the last decade. 2018, that'll be a decade since all the trouble started happening, or when you lost or won your last U.S. Open. So keep it up. Congratulations. See if you can notch a win right out of the gate, Tiger. And keep an eye out for my next video. It's going to be called Playing with the Pros, and you're going to see me play with John Levitt and Mason Mallory. And I'll tell you what, you know, I'm hitting my ball out there and everything, but it's very humbling to watch how good professionals really are at the game of golf. So cheers, take care, hit 'em long, and hit 'em straight.